At least 8 people have died after 2 smuggling boats capsized near the shore of Black's Beach in San Diego County, California. The search for an estimated 7 additional people began post the tragic incident. The disaster occurred at night in a place that Gartland called hazardous because of sandbars and inshore rip currents, although it was unclear what specifically caused it. A 911 caller told emergency services that she had been on a boat with 8 people that made it to the shore, but another vessel carrying 8 to 10 people had capsized. San Diego lifeguard chief James Gartland called it one of the state's worst maritime smuggling tragedies. Officials said they did not know the nationalities of the victims, but they were all adults. Emergency crews responded to the scene and found 2 overturned panga fishing boats and lifeless bodies spread over an area of about 400 yards. Thick fog hampered the search for additional victims. A Coast Guard cutter combed the area early Sunday, and officials hoped to get helicopters in the air when the weather improves, Coast Guard Petty Officer Richard Braham said. It was unclear if any arrests were made among the survivors, and the nationalities of the passengers were unknown. Eric Lavergne, Special Operations Supervisor with the U.S. Border Patrol in San Diego, said this was one of a few hundred migrant smuggling events recorded in his jurisdiction this fiscal year, which is on track with comparative numbers in recent years. These events have included incidents of people swimming, traveling by surfboard, or taking panga fishing boats to cross into the U.S., he said. Irregular crossings have soared under President Joe Biden, with many asylum seekers turning themselves into Border Patrol agents and being released in the U.S. to pursue their cases in immigration courts. In May 2021, a packed boat used in a human smuggling operation capsized and broke apart along the rocky San Diego coast, killing 3 people and injuring more than 2 dozens. A coronavirus pandemic rule scheduled to end May 11th denies migrants a chance to seek asylum on grounds of preventing the spread of COVID-19, but its enforcement has fallen disproportionately on Mexicans, Hondurans, Guatemalans, and El Salvadorans, because those have been the only nationalities that Mexico has agreed to take back. As a result, people of those 4 countries have been more likely to try to elude capture, knowing they are likely to be expelled under the public health rule known as Title 42. Mexico recently began taking back Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans under Title 42.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.